Hello everyone, Grandmaster Akobian here with 1000 GM. I'm here with my student Jonathan McTig and we're looking at the games from a Hollywood Super Swiss event. This game is from round number 3 and we have Lucas Jiang with the white pieces against FM Akira Nakada. E4, C6, D4, D5. So we have the Caro-Kann, and again we don't see the bishop F5, the main line, we see C5. DC, E6, bishop B3, 97. Now 97 attacking both pawns. So black is definitely going to try to get the pawn back. But white is just trying to hold it. C3. And now wants to take the knight on F5. So we're going to get this position now. Double pawns for black, but also the pair of the bishops. I think it's a reasonable position to play. 96. Now B6. Queen C2, putting pressure on F5. Knight C5. Knight G3, trying to attack. Of course, G6 will be played to protect. Rook FD1. Queen C7. Bishop E3, Knight E3, B5. I like how black is playing. It's just very, very solid here. Queen E2, Rook FD1. Knight H1, Knight E4. Knight F2. And now H5, trying to control the G4 square. But I think it would be nice here to try to create a counterplay with B4, you know, to open up the C file and create counterplay. This would be nice too. I would keep the pawn on H7 just to make sure everything is guarded there. So B4, take, A5. And C4. Take, can take on G4, take, and play bishop C5. And a little bit easier to play for black, I think, but you know, white does have some counterplay there as well. So, but he played H5 and white plays G3. Again, B4 needed to try to create counterplay here on the queen side. H3. G4, wow. This wouldn't be my first instinct here to try to open up the position like this, because it looks like black is very, very strong there. So let's see how this is going to turn out. Position opens up. C8. Queen 8. Yeah, now black is definitely in the driver's seat here. Despite losing the pawn, it's easier to play with black because the pair of the bishops and the mating threats on the light squares. Knight F2, defending everything. Yeah, King G8 is the idea is to try to go away from E6. Bishop H4 comes in, Bishop B3, G5, opening up the position. This is important. G4. Okay, he could actually take, because bishop take actually might be in trouble, because after this you're threatening a very strong ideas like queen to B1. So the king is actually trapped here. So this would be very, very strong. So G3. Okay, we don't want to trade queens. Knight G4. Yeah, now it's getting really complicated. Queen E1. Yeah, there's just a draw. Just force a draw here. I don't understand. Just force a draw, okay? You're not trying to win this. So yeah, he took. Now just Queen D5, centralizing the queen, and white has very good chances here. So it ended up being a draw anyway, but there were a lot of inaccuracies for both sides. Now Queen E4 again, you need to centralize. He goes here, and yeah, and that allows the taking on F5, and now it's equal material. This is just gonna fizzle out to a draw now. Yeah. Missed opportunities for both, especially black, I think, had some really good chances to try to play for a win early on, and quite a few inaccuracies here Mate, yeah, right here. You just gotta force the draw here. Position is already not as good. Just force the draw. That would be the best thing. But instead, he decided to take. And after queen d5, actually, this could have been a very unpleasant position because everything is covered, and you got the c pawn rolling down the board. Okay. So it would have been a good chances for white to win. But earlier, black had some good opportunities as well. I find the g4 pawn a little bit risky because black just has a lot of ideas there. So, but on the other hand, it's hard to see what to do. But perhaps he can take on e4 and play that position. Maybe take like here. Maybe can he just maybe even just h4 lock it or take go for something like this. Keep everything locked. So the king on f2. Try to hold this position. All right. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll be back with more games from this event. This was a solid draw for both players. See you next time.